Tes, tes. Oh, suara game yang hilang ya?
Exactly. But none of them believe in it. There'll be an extra few.
Tidak mau terbang.
This shop looks popular today. What? Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale. Huh, looks like it. Oh, Seedween's here too. Hey there, Seedween. Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. I hope you're keeping yourselves fit. You bet we are. So the Duke insists I take regular vacations in the Court of Fontaine. This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new skincare product, so I came over to take a look. Wait, you write for a magazine? Which one? It's called Beauté's Envelope. Oh, wow! You're a maritime flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association. What's so weird about that? I really like this role. Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the... Obviously, it's because of Seedween's love for beauty. Still a leader. The truth is, I stepped... Oh, the words of a master beautician Not really. Actually, Melusine, if I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness. Oh! Really? Yep. It turns out... Oh, Paimon gets it now. Ooh, wait, sorry. No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed if you're interested. A shape-shifting... Long ago, humans rejected Melusines, and Melusines feared humans. There was one Melusine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melusines, so no humans would make friends with her. So the Melusine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melusine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melusine. In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill. The Melusine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melusines can't be trusted.
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend? In desperation, the Melusine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply. If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that? The Melusine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form. Most people who know me just think I was born this way. Ooh, a witch? A potion? Trust me, it's a true story. Must be the way you told it then. It just sounds so, yeah, now that treating patients is a doctor's duty. It's so crazy that they turned you away just because you were a Melusine. Especially when their daughter was so sick. Well, sometimes appearance can be a real barrier. Hi, Run too. You're super cute this way.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting. Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our exciting new...
Wow, there we go. But really?
Allow me to introduce our new... To say that it improves skin quality is an... We are thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic...
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Rawat, and I developed Butterfly Dew.
Wow, what a looker.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really
Rawat.
It seems that everyone is surprised. I'm well aware that researchers are generally better known for their brain. Of course, appearance can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job. Dissuade a young... But what if our appearance wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence? Replace them with lust? That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually...
Mr. Rook, of course. I tried it many times while I was...
Wow, then it's...
Still, I don't expect...
Oh, hi, Mama!
Oh! Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us. In that case, Miss Sijuin, could we seek your most expert opinion on this
Sure.
Oh, is that a maritime flower?
Here you go.
Oh, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product. Wow, now that's high praise.
I'll take one. Any discounts? All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is...
Think we should buy a bottle too? Of course you bring up Mora. Fine, Paimon will pay out of her own pocket and even share it with you. There, does that sound fair? And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, luckily for us, Citrin's here, so we can get an expert consultation.
It's an honor to receive such high praise from you. To be honest, I was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the product so I can keep improving it.
With most skincare products, the pros and cons only become apparent with long-term use. Oh yeah, this one has instant benefits, improving skin quality without any obvious side effects. It's one of a kind. Don't worry though, I plan to keep using it, and I'll publish regular reviews in both Taste and Blur. You can read my thoughts there. All you need to do is subscribe.
Oh, I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader after all. I understand if you want to keep this professional.
Seedream? Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and him?
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
That's right, and by his side, the equally famous Paimon.
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception. Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontainian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
Why would it work better on Fontainians?
In the interests of protecting my trade secrets, I'm afraid I can't answer that, Miss Paimon.
Alright then. How about a friend discount?
Save yourself the trouble. I'd be greatly honored to have both of you use my product. Here, take 2 bottles for free.
Yay! Paimon's private fund survives!
I can see why you might think that, but please don't misunderstand. This gift is simply a token of my esteem. There's no business motivation behind it. To me, finding new customers for Butterfly Dew is about meeting kindred spirits, fellow admirers of physical beauty. I consider it a labor of love.
Admirers of physical beauty? Eesh, that's embarrassing to say out loud. It sounds so shallow.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Miss Paimon. Most people claim to desire inner virtue, but it's still physical appearance that turns their heads. This is a fact of life. It's only natural for people to desire to become beautiful. And that's exactly what inspired me to choose this research direction in the first place.
You're right. Everyone loves beauty, don't they?
Look at the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of Butterfly Dew, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Paimon, I'd say there's no need for you and the Traveler to use this product for now. Why? Is there a problem with it? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement. I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective. Really? Then why didn't you tell Rawat about that? Researchers are a very special breed of human. You can point out their flaws to their face and they won't mind very much. But if you tell them that someone else could do a better job, now that'll make them really upset. If I'd mentioned it, he probably wouldn't have given you those 2 bottles for free. Fair enough, that makes sense. If you're interested in the more effective version, I can write up a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them. When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no? As for me, it's alright. See you there then. Just up ahead, traveler. The ingredients for seaweed should be nearby.
Lake Bear. Stabilize. Wind strike.
Great! That's everything! Let's head to the Fortress of Mirapede!
An impressive bounty. impressive bounty.
Buset, luar.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion. Witness my rise.
Gimana sih cara ngelari?
Just never seems to.
Lupa ya. Oh ini.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
have
Halo
to
juga,
believe me.
bro.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Got it? Okay. I've written down everything you told me. Now, I have a few
Mana
tests to
komennya?
run. Take a deep breath and don't worry. First, which finger?
Your index finger, but
Very good. Now, hey there, Your Grace. It's been a while, huh?
it's you two. Indeed it has.
No worries.
This inmate came.
A doppelganger? Definite.
That's what I thought when the report first. Considering how certain he is of what he saw.
All right. Very good. Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a...
I see.
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues are more difficult to detect.
The rumor mill will go crazy. The Mara show say
No problem, Your Grace. I'll add him to my observation list.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who've made the trip just to see you. I imagine.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. Hey there, Seedream. It's actually...
I'll be in my office if you desperately need.
Okay, bye-bye. So, Seedream, would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Oh, sure.
Sejuin, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here. Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Seedream. Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare. Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her after this could hurt. So I suggest you take a deep breath first. Ah! Did his face melt? What happened to him?
It's anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress. But since he's a serious offender, he can't be allowed out for medical treatment. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. We still need to...
Mara Shosei Phantom?
Yep, it was a huge... You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severe... Don't worry. We melt...
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me... Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to our head nurse like that again? Your days are numbered.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication now. Tell me if it hurts, all right? Look how nice Seedream's being. And he still talks to her like that?
Can I leave now?
Wow, not a peep. What a brave little guy.
Thank you, Sejuin. And I apologize for the trouble.
So, Traveler? We did, but... Oh, don't be silly. Take a rest here if you... Or alternatively, is there anything... That's right! Let us help you out! Good point. Kind-hearted humans start to develop guilt if they accept... Don't worry. I'll take a look. I gotta warn you. We're ready, Seedream. What's our first mission? I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed. What for? I need you to pretend to be sick. What? Oh, is it that difficult? I thought you did a pretty good job last... Oh, so you knew. I sure did. Well, no time to explain. Okay. Well, your mother hasn't...
I know. I thought I'd be able to have some fun here.
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature.
But Doc, it's so bitter. Do I really have to drink it? I mean, can't you just write me?
I sure can. You're a very brave boy after...
Huh? Brave?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, then you'll have to tough it out like this guy. Hang in there, Traveler. Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag. As long as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll...
And if I'm not...
never have to see the doctor again, right?
Saya semakin bakal
I-
ada 3 skin legendary
I think
gratis
maybe I'll take that
sama
medicine
skin
after all,
gratis.
if that's okay.
Oh,
Oh, of
iya
course.
tahu.
Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter. Oh.
Nggak ada yang mau ngejokiin akunku
Well
kah?
done. Great job. That kid really doesn't know what's good for him. His mother's a guard. He was quite happy at
Komenan aku
first.
nggak muncul.
He seemed to think that the Fortress of Mirapede would... So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? That's a pretty sneaky trick.
Infoin
It's
aja
a
nanti
technique
itu.
I learned. Oh, you had a teacher? Was she a
ngisinya.
Melazine doctor? She was human. Oh, no, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her. She was a traveling doctor. She was strict. Strange way for a doctor to describe himself.
Waduh,
Wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify. Yep. Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her? Oh, because I am. A doctor who looks like... Oh, me, on the other hand, that's actually... Oh, my next shipping!
hari cerewet.
Is it nighttime? Well, thanks to you. Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty... Oh, there is one confidential. It's fine. Wait, you mean those healthy meals? My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals. Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy. It really makes you wonder what's in it. You want to find out? I can... The ingredients are ready. First we... Yeah! Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine
Kapan lah
powder,
reset
like
ini?
powdered sugar.
Reset season.
Wait, are those from Fontimer Aberrants? Are you sure they're edible? Finally, Blue needs some high Oh! Frogs. And we're done. All that's left. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow. Seedwing really does have the inmate's best interest at heart.
Oh, enggak ngerti mainnya sih. Kayaknya enakan Genshin deh. Oh, udah dekat nih.
Head nurse. Got...
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure...
Sounds like they're talking. Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble.
That won't do.
All right. Nurse's orders. I'll do as...
Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for helping out, you two. Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect.
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but,
Okay, just relax and catch your breath.
the guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery.
You were right to tell me. I'll have to... Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left.
Buset, ke atas lagi. Waduh, cakepnya. Nanti pas reset aku coba main lagi deh. CODM gitu. Lah, lewat mana, Cok? Astaga, ke atas lagi. Lah, tadi aku udah teleport sini kali.
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but after giving it some thought.
I totally understand.
Again, so sorry.
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember.
Your pinky.
All right. All indicated. So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all? Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork.
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's...
I suggest you take 2 days off to focus.
Great. I can't thank...
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
Nang di.
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh? Yep. But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet. Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest too. Well, tomorrow it is then. Good night, traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well. Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log. Yeah, sleep tight,
Kecil itu
CJ.
mau
See you
bocil.
tomorrow.
Mana?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do it.
Paimon really did sleep like a log. Let's Let's go find Seedream. Whoa! How is the infirmary even busier than... good morning, Traveler and Paimon. I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might... No problem. Anything we can do to help? There's a bit of a complicated situation here.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gaston. I'm Ui.
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with the arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At most, it'll delay your vindication.
All right. I get it.
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marechaussee Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning.
That's even...
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims. Questioning them further got us nowhere, so for now, we've brought them to the infirmary.
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Seedream.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps...
Wait.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to...
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzard, I'm on it. It's conceivable that our group of...
We did consider that
only if the...
Yes, the only other thing...
Oh, really?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way to confirm whether there's been a switch. I know, it's not time to change your dressing yet, but please... Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday? This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require...
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Putton. I'm Honore.
So there has been a swap.
No, the method is a bit like with Traveler, Paimon. Do you remember Eric from the other day? Yeah, sure do. Then you can be my witnesses. To start with, please... So, you're Eric?
Yes, head nurse. It's me. You do believe me, right?
I need to do another examination on you.
All right. It's the cognition test first, right? So I need to concentrate.
Now, try to recall if you can. The last time we did this test, which finger did I hold up?
I believe it was your index finger.
But that means... So, basically, last night, Eric who said he saw another him suddenly recovered and applied to leave the observation ward. Seedream did another test before letting him leave, but that time, she held up her pinky finger.
I don't know about any test last night. There was nothing to do in the observation ward, so I went straight to bed. Then I somehow woke up in a high-security cell. Well, in that case, there is a reasonable...
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified a group of scapegoats, namely inmates whose terms were almost. Last night, when Odilon was on duty, then, once all the other inmates were asleep,
However, they made one real Eric came to the guards for help. However, since one of the gang members was
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then.
hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric off the list.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. The Duke
Well, I can't fault the reasoning. But I'm afraid that we ruled
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines in the Marachose Phantom, we carefully examined all the suspects, and there is no evidence that.
Well then, how do we explain all this?
so far. It seems more likely that the gang stole documentation belonging to the inmates.
A shape-shifting...
Forgive me, head nurse.
Yes,
But
please trust me and my...
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. If we can round up all the inmates suspected of switching places, then have a little talk, yep, let's do that.
okay. Well, it was our negligence that meant we had to come and conduct these post-internment interrogations. And I know it's put you out.
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. A bunch of people already got processed 2 hours ago. I checked the list.
2 hours ago? That's before today's interrogations began. They had this all planned out.
So there really was a switch after all.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Well, technically there is one. We were only able.
Oh? What? Isn't that the handsome guy we met at that skincare promotion?
Handsome? One of the crimes this gang is charged with is the manufacture and sale of illicit drugs. According to Mr. Rawat, they appear to have stolen technology he developed through his research and used it in their operation. At first, he thought it was a typical case of intellectual property infringement, and he tried to negotiate with them. But once he discovered their criminal operation, he reported them to the authorities. Thanks to his report, we were able to swoop in and arrest them all in one go.
What a hero! Bet that took courage on his part.
No doubt. This is worth following up on. As the one who snitched on them, it's highly likely that Rawat will be targeted by the escapees. That aside, since he's negotiated with them in person before, there's a chance he'll have some additional information for us.
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime, please keep an eye on the face switch victims for us.
Of course.
Miss Morgan, I'd like to come along and help you catch these criminals.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, I'm the one who discharged the fake Eric last night, so I feel partly responsible.
Don't say that, head nurse. Your focus was on the inmates' health, and rightly so. We can't ask you to help with arresting criminals. That's our duty.
I also have a more personal reason. Cotton is a patient of mine, and if I don't get a new batch of medicine to him in time, his condition will get much worse.
Look, head nurse, I completely understand where you're coming from. But arresting criminals is dangerous business, and if anything happened to you, none of us can afford to take on that responsibility.
Don't worry, I can defend myself just fine.
You say that, but still.
If I may, Miss Morgan, Siegeween is the one who raised the potion hypothesis, and I'm sure she has far more expertise on the topic than your team. My suggestion would be to bring her with you. And if you really are worried for her safety, then... Ah, there you go, right on cue. Knew I could count on you.
Okay. Well, since this plan has the Duke's blessing, far be it from me to refuse. We should head off immediately. Time is of the essence.
Oke guys, udah dulu guys. Karena aku sudah mengantuk. Kita lanjut besok ya deh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Something you wish to report?